Welcome to Reality Hunt Club. In this webisode, we're talking about putting up an electric fence. Now, we've got 7 acres on this power line, as you can see, as I'm showing in this video. Now, we decided, I'm sitting here, bear with me, this is Reality Hunt Club, so I'm walking around checking the fence, make sure all the poles are up real good. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this episode at the same time. So, there's 3 reasons why. We had a real good crop of soybeans and iron clay peas coming up in here last year. Well, there was 3 reasons why they didn't make it all the way through. Well, one reason was the deer came in here and mowed it down. I mean, they mowed it down. You can see in this video that I recorded in June and July of a couple young bucks just sitting there mowing it down. And another reason is we didn't spray. So we planted iron clay peas and we couldn't spray. So this year we're only going to plant soybeans, and they're going to be Roundup ready soybeans. So we've already bought the Roundup. We're going to kill some grasses and weeds. And the third reason was the drought. The drought really hit us hard. So we're going to try to take care of 2 of those 3. We've already bought the Roundup, like I said. And the other one is well, you're going to put this electric fence up. Now, my good buddy Chuck Campbell, he had the fencing already. Now, this is not one of those modern day fences. This is more of a cow type fence. It's got the 8-foot fiberglass poles, and it's got 5 strings. I kind of like that. I noticed some of the new ones that people are doing, they have the lower ones and they have a big gap where the deer can't jump over it, they'll touch it and stuff like that. Well, we had this, so we just decided to use it. All we had to do was get an auger, because we didn't want to dig these holes by hand. So we got us an auger. Basically, setting this fence up was pretty trivial. We've got approximately 40 poles. Now, the first thing we did, we went around and we augered all the holes, as you can see in this video. And that took quite a bit of time. But we had the auger, so we didn't have to dig it. And then the next thing we did, we set the poles. And then we put the 5 strings of wire around it. As you can see, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. And then we did our power station, where we're going to have a 12-volt battery. Like I said, this is one that we had. All the new ones I know come with solar powers and all that. 12-volt battery lasts us about 2 weeks. So anyway, that pole's still up good. But so we've got the charging station, so we got some batteries we're going to rotate through, and so that's our fence. The biggest problem we got right now is we can't get no rain. You know, here it is, May 21st, May 22nd, and it's just as dry as can be. As you can see in the video, we've already disced it up, it's ready to go, we just can't plant it. So, boy, them Georgia gnats are bugging you. So that's basically why we do electric fence. So one more neat phenomenon that we discovered. If you notice right now, you see those power lines above my head, okay? Well, as we were putting this fence up, it's got a little shock in it today. As we're putting this fence up and getting it off the ground, we noticed that it started carrying a little shock to it. And we were kind of wondering, how's that happening? So what we finally figured out is there's enough static electricity from those power lines that it actually energizes all 5 of those lines. Enough to make us wear gloves so we could actually work on the fence. If you didn't wear gloves, it would shock you. And when I say shock you, I mean if you've ever been felt a very low shock on a dog shock collar, that's about it. Or just something that makes you feel uncomfortable, and not nothing bad, but it was interesting to see because because we had to wear gloves. So theoretically, you might be able to run this fence without any power, just from the power line, just having enough static electricity coming from the power line to be able to do it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. I put it together as we're working on it. Hope you don't mind this interview process of me walking around. I did it when we had a fire, and it's just easier for me to video it as I'm working on the fence. And like I said, this is Reality Hunt Club, and thank you guys for watching Reality Hunt Club. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get some rain, a little rain in the forecast for the next weekend. Maybe we'll get some soybeans in the ground. And next time I shoot a video, we'll have some nice big lush soybeans coming up, and the deer will be staying out of it in the fence. So thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club. Stay tuned for more episodes.